Hi, my name is José Armando Núñez Villasmil. In our last videos, we have been working with what prompting is and what are the essential building blocks to understand large language models and also to know what we can do with our prompt in order to enhance the clarity. The natural progression is now to see how we can apply all these elements into a very powerful prompt. So it's time to ask ourselves,
how can we combine these elements effectively?
More than a hierarchy between these building blocks or a specific formula on how to combine them, what really matters is consistency. Prompting is an iterative process, always. The model needs to understand us and our needs and our style in order to produce better outputs. It's a correcting process. And all these building blocks, what really do is set a pattern in our communication so we can quickly communicate that we want to say, and also the model can quickly understand it and analyze it swiftly.
The key concept is structure. Structured communication, just like structured prompting, is highly effective. Working with AI can be incredibly frustrating due to constant realignments. If each time we need help with a report, a research, or any query, we have to repeatedly explain the persona, the task, the context, and provide examples, working with AI, especially in the crafting prompts area, becomes a separate task altogether. Structuring our chats, models, and prompts really help us to iterate productively without endlessly repeating ourselves. For instance, systems like ChatGPT provide a dedicated space to customize settings, allowing you to input personal details, activities, style, education, and other information that the tool can consistently reference across all the chats. These systems also let you create projects with general instructions and files common to all the chats within that project. Although individual chats don't directly communicate with each other, they share access to these common instructions. Similarly, the system used by the Hertie School provides dedicated space for consistent instruction sets.
Following recommended frameworks and best practices and really checking what are the manuals and the instructions that these providers and these big tools give on prompting, you start to notice a pattern, and it's that modularity is very important. Make prompts that are separated into modules, whatever we separate them, even with delimiters or different labels. The modularity allows us to express instructions in different levels, so we can correct the model regarding the output without changing the persona or without mixing that information, avoiding that it gets confused along the way. In upcoming videos, we will explore more in detail which are the specific structures that we can use and what are the most common ones. But first, we need to attend one specific term that goes with this modularity and with this prompting, and it's the multimodal prompt. So it's time to ask,
what is multimodal prompting?
A multimodal prompt combines two or more data modalities, such as image, text, audio, video, to guide the AI model response. We continue working with a text-to-text model, providing information across different media or different formats just enrich our prompting. The output that we are going to receive for the model continues to be text. However, all this enrichment really create a signal of visual, linguistic, acoustic information that the model can use and can combine and enhance their patterns that it's using, and really generate responses that integrate these insights and provide much better results. By now, if you apply even a handful of these insights using delimiters, assigning personas to different chats, leveraging voice and image into your prompts, you already probably are noticing an improvement in your AI interactions. In our next video, we will going to dive into the most versatile prompting frameworks. What are the really typical and expected structures that we can use to enhance our prompting? Thank you very much, and remember that any comment, any doubt, you can always drop it here. Thank you very much.